Language Foundations Vocabulary Flashcards, helping you achieve understanding.
A line of people or vehicles waiting for something. Form a queue, form a line, stand in line. A braid of hair at the back of the head. Information processing. An ordered list of tasks to be performed or messages to be transmitted. A line of people or vehicles waiting for something. Place in a line or arrange so as to be parallel or straight. Form a queue, form a line, stand in line. Arrange in ranks. Get something or somebody for a specific purpose. Form a line. The buildings all line up neatly. Take one's position before a kickoff. Form a queue, form a line, stand in line. A course of reasoning aimed at demonstrating a truth or falsehood. The methodical process of logical reasoning. I can't follow your line of reasoning. A slight depression or fold in the smoothness of a surface. His face has many lines. Mechanical system in a factory whereby an article is conveyed through sites at which successive operations are performed on it. A connected series of events or actions or developments. Historians can only point out those lines for which evidence is available. The road consisting of railroad track and roadbed. A conceptual separation or distinction. There is a narrow line between sanity and insanity. A succession of notes forming a distinctive sequence. A conductor for transmitting electrical or optical signals or electric power. The principal activity in your life that you do to earn money. He's not in my line of business. Make a mark or lines on a surface. Draw a line. Often plural, a means of communication or access. Lines of communication were set up between the two firms. The descendants of one individual. His entire lineage has been warriors. Space for one line of print, 1 column wide and 1/14 inch deep, used to measure advertising. A short personal letter. Drop me a line when you get there. A telephone connection. Be in line with, form a line along. Trees line the riverbank. The maximum credit that a customer is allowed. A particular kind of product or merchandise. A nice line of shoes. A pipe used to transport liquids or gases. A pipeline runs from the wells to the seaport. A commercial organization serving as a common carrier. Acting in conformity. In line with. A formation of people or things one behind another. The line stretched clear around the corner. A formation of people or things one beside another. The line of soldiers advanced with their bayonets fixed. A fortified position, especially one marking the most forward position of troops. They attacked the enemy's line. A length, straight or curved, without breadth or thickness, the trace of a moving point. A mark that is long relative to its width. He drew a line on the chart. A single frequency, or very narrow band, of radiation in a spectrum. A spatial location defined by a real or imaginary unidimensional extent. Cover the interior of. Line the gloves. Fill plentifully. Line one's pockets. In games or sports, a mark indicating positions or bounds of the playing area. Mark with lines. Sorrow had lined his face. Persuasive but insincere talk that is usually intended to deceive or impress. Let me show you my etchings as a rather worn line. Reinforce with fabric. Lined books are more enduring. Something, as a cord or rope, that is long and thin and flexible. A washing line. Text consisting of a row of words written across a page or computer screen. The letter consisted of 3 short lines. Put up with something or somebody unpleasant. A support or foundation. An interruption of normal activity. A booth where articles are displayed for sale. A platform where a brass band can play in the open air. Hold one's ground. Maintain a position. Be steadfast or upright. I am standing my ground and won't give in. A support for displaying various articles. A mental position from which things are viewed. Withstand the force of something. Stand the test of time. Put into an upright position. Can you stand the bookshelf up? Be standing. Be upright. We had to stand for the entire performance. A defensive effort. The army made a final stand at the Rhone. A growth of similar plants, usually trees, in a particular area. They cut down a stand of trees. A small table for holding articles of various kinds. A bedside stand. A stop made by a touring musical or theatrical group to give a performance. A one-night stand. Be available for stud services. Be in effect. Be or remain in force. The law stands. Be in some specified state or condition. I stand corrected. Be tall. Have a height of, copula. She stands 6 feet tall. Have or maintain a position or stand on an issue. Where do you stand on the war? Occupy a place or location, also metaphorically. We stand on common ground. Remain inactive or immobile. Standing water. The position where a thing or person stands. Tiered seats consisting of a structure, often made of wood, where people can sit to watch an event, game or parade. Rise up as in fear. Put into an upright position. Resist or withstand wear, criticism, etc. Defend against attack or criticism. Be standing. Be upright. Rise to one's feet. Refuse to back down. Remain solid under criticism or attack. Any of various types of fold formed by doubling fabric back upon itself and then pressing or stitching into shape. Make by braiding or interlacing. A hairdo formed by braiding or twisting the hair. Weave into plaits. Play hair. Form or weave into a braid or braids. Braid hair. Trimming used to decorate clothes or curtains. Make by braiding or interlacing. A hairdo formed by braiding or twisting the hair. Decorate with braids or ribbons. Braid a collar. Twist suddenly so as to sprain. The wrestler twisted his shoulder. A sharp strain on muscles or ligaments. Cause, a plastic object, to assume a crooked or angular form. Twist the dough into a braid. Twist or pull violently or suddenly, especially so as to remove something from that to which it is attached or from where it originates. Form into a spiral shape. The cord is all twisted. Turning or twisting around, in place. With a quick twist of his head he surveyed the room. A miniature whirlpool or whirlwind resulting when the current of a fluid doubles back on itself. A circular segment of a curve. An interpretation of a text or action. To move in a twisting or contorted motion, especially when struggling. Extend in curves and turns. The path twisted through the forest. A hairdo formed by braiding or twisting the hair. The act of winding or twisting. A jerky pulling movement. Any clever maneuver. A sharp bend in a line produced when a line having a loop is pulled tight. An unforeseen development. Practice sophistry. Change the meaning of or be vague about in order to mislead or deceive. Don't twist my words. The act of rotating rapidly. It broke off after much twisting. Do the twist. Form into twists. Social dancing in which couples vigorously twist their hips and arms in time to the music was popular in the 1960s. They liked to dance the twist. Turn in the opposite direction. Twist one's head. A hairdo formed by braiding or twisting the hair. Give or make a list of. Name individually. Give the names of. A database containing an ordered array of items, names or topics. The property possessed by a line or surface that departs from the vertical. The ship developed a list to starboard. Cause to lean to the side. Erosion listed the old tree. Enumerate. Tilt to one side. The ship listed to starboard. Include in a list. Am I listed in your register? A database containing an ordered array of items, names or topics. The act of making a list of items. A pipe that carries gasoline from a tank to a gasoline engine. The car wouldn't start because dirt clogged the gas line. A pipeline used to transport natural gas. The workman broke through the gas line. A queue of vehicles waiting to purchase gasoline. A queue of people waiting for employment. A queue of people waiting to buy tickets. A line of people, hosts and guests of honor, who welcome the guests at a reception party. A queue of people waiting for free food. A queue of people waiting for free food. A queue of people waiting for food to be served, especially at a military camp. A queue of people waiting to pay for purchases. A queue in which the last item to go in is the first item to come out, LIFO. The sciences concerned with gathering, manipulating, storing, retrieving, and classifying recorded information. The sciences concerned with gathering, manipulating, storing, retrieving, and classifying recorded information. The sciences concerned with gathering, manipulating, storing, retrieving, and classifying recorded information. The sciences concerned with gathering, manipulating, storing, retrieving, and classifying recorded information.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.